Encapto MSM combines the power of zero-touch provisioning for the service provider and simple feature-rich network control for their clients to deliver high-value, low-cost managed services in the small and medium business market. Bringing together Encapto's market-leading network management platform and Cisco Meraki's high-performance WLAN and network security features, Encapto MSM creates opportunities to deliver turnkey managed solutions into the largely untapped SMB market. MSN can be deployed to the service provider data center or run from the Encapto cloud. Encapto MSM will allow service providers to bring together services from the Cisco Meraki portfolio and Encapto's onboard guest network features to create the just right fully managed network service. Service providers then extend control to their clients over precisely the features required. Encapto MSN empowers the service provider to be able to define managed services that will meet the needs of different businesses. This can be from a cafe wishing to provide only guest Wi-Fi through to a branch office requiring more sophisticated security features. You are able to use service templates. This will enable delivery of multiple out-of-the-box services tailored to the needs of the different markets and to replay configurations at massive scale to allow ease for deployment. Service providers can choose exactly what hardware, cloud services and network control to extend to their clients, from the MR access points for enterprise-grade Wi-Fi, MX security appliance for bleeding-edge network protection, Cisco Umbrella for content filtering, and the first-line threat defense BroadSoft VoIP and SD-WAN services. The Encapto Orchestrator automates customer onboarding to slash time, costs and errors. Cisco Meraki wireless access points and security appliances are applied to a service provider Meraki cloud account, automatically provisioned and allocated to a customer by the service provider's order processing system or via customer self-sign-up. Now you've seen the orchestration flow, let's show you the self-service sign-up portal so that you can see it in action. If we now swap round to the service provider account, and we go to the accounts, you can see the accounts that are currently existing within there. So we will see the new one appear once it's finished. To start, we need to navigate to the self-service URL. Once there, we need to enter the serial number of the appliance that we've received or purchased. Now we can create a new account or we can add to an existing account as shown. The portal can be integrated into your system so that you can charge the clients as they add a new service, or you can charge them at this point. Once they fill in their payment details if required, they click on Next and it'll start creating the account. This is the point where Encapto is now working with the Meraki cloud account via the API, and we're now setting up the account as per the service templates and services that you have defined. The account details the end client entered are now being created within the cloud deck, and you'll see that on the service provider window. Nearly complete. Once it pops up, it will tell the end user that it's done, account created. They can then click OK and they will be taken straight into their merchant view or the end client view. Once they're logged in, they are now able to start configuring their Wi-Fi network. You have a private hotspot, which is going to be for a WPA2 network. You can also change the hotspot name, which is the SSID in the air, and the band of operation that the actual access point is going to work on. Bear in mind, as the end user is making these changes, this is changing the configuration within the Meraki cloud. The public hotspot allows the end user to start configuring what they want the Wi-Fi clients to see as they connect. So here you can change the SSID. So this will be the SSID that is then changed in the Meraki cloud. Just type it here and it pushes it through. They can set a redirect URL, which is where we're going to direct the clients as they connect and have authenticated. The user can decide which authentication methods they would like to be available for clients to connect to their Wi-Fi network. They can set up any restrictions for usage of their Wi-Fi, so the time limit, the bandwidth, or the speed that the user connects at. Now we can move on to the splash page itself. So on the portals we can see exactly what the user will see. Here you can see a background, a logo at the top, a welcome message, and all this can be edited just by clicking on the edit icons as shown. So very easy. You can also set up any times and you can add or remove sections as required. Very simple interface here. So once completed, the user can then see what they want, add all the items in, and then they can even check a preview at the top. The user can also decide to have surveys, so they can start data gathering as people are connecting, whether they want to ask what type of questions they want to ask and how often they want to ask it. So here they can put the survey to the hotspot. For the survey, you can have multiple types of questions, as you can see, several there to choose from. Select the ones you want and you can have multiple questions in there, and you can also move them up and down. Try to make it very simple for the end user, as they want to create the surveys to engage with their clients. Once finished creating the survey, they can also preview it just to make sure it's as they want the user to see it. They're also able to start setting promotions for users as they connect to the Wi-Fi. So here we can set particular adverts if we want to pick an advert and push it to people as they connect for mobiles and laptop devices. So go through, select your image, and then you can also set a schedule, so you can actually run it at a particular time of day or day of the week. Now the user can preview what they've just created. To do this, click on Preview in Portals, and then they will see the adverts that will be displayed to clients as they connect and the splash page. Then when they go to get online, they'll see the survey and the authentication methods that they selected. All this can then be changed if required. If we now move to the service provider view, we can now see what's been created by that user on the self-service portal. So if we go here, we can go to the sites, we can see the site that's created, and if we navigate into this, we can then see the AP details and also the SSIDs that we have just created or that the user created during the self-service sign up. If we navigate down to the user accounts, we can see the user account that was created during sign up. So this will be automatically created within the Encapto and pushed through for the Meraki to add the AP and the SSID details, all because of the Orchestrator and the self-service sign up. Also, with the service provider account, you're able to troubleshoot all your clients. From your account list, you can select the account you want. So we'll look at the one that we've just created. So we can select that, and now we can impersonate. You can impersonate this so you can then view their account and see what they see. This will aid in troubleshooting and also help the client if they get stuck with any of the configuration steps. In summary, the key features are flexible customer provisioning via self-sign-up, or you can do the service provider ordering. Service provider defined managed services. You can have significant scalability through zero-touch provisioning. Simplified customer interface enables a one-stop network management for all of the services. End-user engagement. Massively expanded network footprint for delivery of the service provider services. Permissions layer isolates only the relevant Cisco Meraki cloud functions, and service provider interface for management and support for SMB services.